What the hell was that? Okay, so the game finally ended after giving me 3 heart attacks, and I don't even know what to say to that. Okay, so going ahead of this game, Madrid were up 3-1 on aggregate, and all they had to do was not lose by more than 2. If they went into extra time, they still had a chance. So this game almost ended 3-0. Just it was terrible. It was bad. We should not have won this. I should have. I made a video, just mocking the Premier League last time, and I should have gotten my comeuppance for that. I should have been ridiculed. Chelsea should have gone through. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let's get to the matches actually. So Madrid had a very clear plan in mind for today, which was just to defend and hold on to their lead, which was stupid because their defense is probably one of their worst aspects they have right now. They've got no Eder Militao because he got a second yellow and was out for this game. And one of the main problems with Madrid that always gives me a heart attack is that they have no quality on the bench, specifically for attack and defense, for their forwards or defense. The midfield, we got Casemiro, Kroos, Modric. They're still good, a little out of their prime, a little up there in age, but still really good. But if one of them goes out, you still have Valverde. You still got Camavinga, who's super young but still has lots of quality, and maybe Ceballos if we're really depleted. But the midfield. Sometimes I don't like the way they're formed up. Sometimes they should give some of the newer players a chance. But at least we have quality. On our attack. Our attack is Vinicius and Benzema. And that's it. Sure, Rodrigo saved us today. And I will love him forever for that. But on average, when he plays, it's marginally better than our next best option. He's really good and talented, and he's still young. But, he hasn't exploded like Vinicius has this season in order to, become a regular starter. He still gets, sometimes Asensio gets put ahead, or Valverde, like in this game, gets taken out of his usual position and plays on the right, which has always been a problem, at least for the past couple seasons. And even before this season, Benzema was our only clear choice. Because I don't know if you guys remember this, but Vinicius was on the bench for the first couple weeks. Hazard was the number one guy. At least they still had some hope for him. And the only reason Vinicius was starting the past 2 seasons was because Hazard was injured. But Vinicius played so well the start of the season that he cemented his place in the starting 11. And that's good. But what if Vinicius gets injured or he gets booked? Hazard's always injured. Everyone else plays either on the right or centrally. We got nothing on the left if Vinicius goes. It's just Hazard, but he's always injured, and we can try Bale there, but he's gone this season. But the most important piece is Benzema. Benzema, if he's gone, and we've seen him be gone a couple times this season, who's going to replace him, at least currently? Jovic, he had a good stretch, and then just, he got injured again, and then he didn't get as much chances, even though he played a little bit well. And then when he does, he doesn't do much because, he only gets played 10 minutes, which, some might, say that to defend him. But, he's not starting quality at Madrid just yet. And without Benzema, they just have no idea how to play, and which was shown at Barcelona. And when Benzema is having an off day, we just play terribly like we did today. I still can't get over the fact we won. I'm going to go hide in shame, even though we won. This is shameful. But even with all those ifs and whats, the attack is played much better this season than last. And Benzema is in the form of his life, and he should still be starting for at least 2 more years if he's at this level. And then after that, I have no idea how we're going forward. But Vinicius is the left wing of the future. Benzema is the star of right now. That's why we need Mbappe for the future, and he's really good. But the problem on this team is the defense, as shown by today. Nacho and Marcelo, good quality. Nah, I wouldn't. Well, they're skilled. They have skills, but they just don't have the pace and the just awareness that Militao and Alaba have. And that's what I was worried today, which was why I was upset when they just went all defense, just inviting them to attack, because that's just inviting them to score. And that's what happened. We were losing 3-0, and heck, it could have been 4 if the handball, didn't get disallowed by VAR. But by the way, one of the goals that they scored off a corner did not count. That was not a corner. No one deflected it. So you might say I'm coping a little bit, but honestly, it should have stayed 2-2. I should have been right. My prediction last week was 2-2. I'm still taking that as a win. But still, they were just terrible in defense. They lost the ball really easily. Mendy is a great player, but just was off today. And when he's off, we got no Militao. And Carvajal, he's good, but he gets destroyed by anyone with some sort of pace. And that's what happens. We get wrecked. And that's what's going to happen against City if we play like this. We need a new right back, because Carvajal, he's good, but he's not going to be there for long. We need a new left back, because Mendy, he's really good, but if he goes down, which has happened quite a lot this season, we don't have anyone quality to replace him, because Marcelo's gone this season. And we just need a new quality backup for every position in defense, is basically what I'm saying. We need a lot. But thankfully, Courtois has been a beast and will continue to be a beast, hopefully, for the foreseeable future. Now, admittedly, I don't watch a lot of the Premier League, but Chelsea did win 6-0 against Southampton the other day, which, I wasn't too worried about because, it's Southampton. But they did show that they can score, and that on a good day they can score, like they did today. And Timo Werner, he was incredible today. He just kept moving the defense around. He had too much pace for our defense and was great. And did he score? Let me check. I don't know if he scored or not, but if he did, he deserved it. And if he didn't, he should have. Yeah, he did. And Chelsea just were high pressing almost the entire game until they got leveled. They were just pressing, pressuring, and Madrid made a lot of mistakes, and some of them cost them. The first goal was because Nacho was too out of position and didn't have the pace to come back. The second goal was, like I said, bullcrap. That should not have been a corner, and that should not have passed through. But oh well. The third goal, the not the disallowed one, that one, we got lucky on that one. The third goal was just... Was that Werner? Yeah. The third goal was just the defense collapsing, and he just played really well, and that was a good goal. And after that, I got upset. I almost turned off the TV. Carlos finally made some changes after the third goal. He took out Cruz for Camavinga, who should have started this game. Even though Cruz was creating some chances, I believe Camavinga should have started this game in the first place. Rodrigo made a goal that Modric made a nice cross to Rodrigo, who took his chance and made it, which made us level 4-4 again, which brought us to extra time. And a Benzema header put us one ahead, and we were able to fight till the very end in order to go through 5-4 in aggregate. It was a terrible game. They played ugly. They should not have won this game. But we did. And I love them for it. So I'm struggling to even find words to put together to say a sentence because I have. I'm still in disbelief, and I cannot imagine how it must feel to be a Chelsea fan, to be this close, and then some Madrid bullcrap took them out. But that's why Madrid are the kings of this, kings of Europe, kings of this league. Miraculous bullshit to pull them through. Oh, also, if you're wondering why I'm not using, like FIFA footage, it's because I didn't have any prepared, so this is whatever, leftover footage I had. Screw you. And Villarreal pulled an upset and actually beat Bayern. That's great. So, enough of me being modest. Let me just get out of my system the shock that I'm having. Haha, suck it! Woof! Hala Madrid! Looks like half the teams in the semifinal are still Spanish. Fuck you, England. The Real with a improbable but not undeserved win against Bayern. They tied 1-1 with their 1-0 game in the previous game, just enough to pull them 2-1 on aggregate. And now Villarreal is going to face the winner of Liverpool versus Benfica. And I don't expect there to be an upset, but who knows? Who the fuck knows anymore? And then Atletico Madrid has to go against Man United. They're only 1-0 down, and they might be able to pull an upset because Man City likes to bottle it. They've bottled it, but maybe this might be their year. Unless Madrid beats them again. Whew. So, Madrid's going to win the double. We are ahead in the league. We got 12, although that might be cut down to 9 points ahead of Barcelona with only, I believe, 7 more games from our end to play. We just need to win about 3 or 4 of them, and we win the league. And if Barcelona just loses like 2, they would be out. And now we are in the semifinals of the Champions League for the second year in a row. And we already eliminated the one who eliminated us last year. The champions of the Champions League got knocked out by Real freaking Madrid. We knocked out the unstoppable team of PSG. We took out the champions, the ones who eliminated us last year. And now we have to face the so-called best team in the world in Man City. And after that, we have to beat just one game against either Liverpool or Villarreal. Go Spanish final. Kick the smug little Premier League's ass, Villarreal. Go to the final. And then lose against us, hopefully. God, I'd suck to lose a final. Man, can you imagine losing a final? Must suck. Anyways, I am going to... I don't know. I'm going to do something. I'm going to try to do some crunches or something. Just anything to calm myself down. I could probably have spoken a lot more, and I could probably still keep speaking up on this game. But I think I'm just going to keep rambling on with no coherent thoughts. If I keep talking, why am I still talking? Why am I continuing to talk? We won. We won the game. We won. We're in the semifinals. We're in the semifinals. Who, baby, just imagine when we got Mbappe next year. Screw the reports, what they're saying. I know that he's coming next year. You know it too. You are just fooling yourselves. God. Anyways, it was a good game. Both sides played pretty well. I hope all the best for Chelsea, and I'll see you later. Okay, goodbye. Bye-bye.